lanes. I've been driving this train, years in this lane. There's no stopping this flame, cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never cap in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Good morning. Yes, it's very early because I'm on the way out the door. But as I was getting dolled up and get ready, I was listening to a stream and got so irritated. Irritated is not the word. Disgusted. I got so disgusted that I had to say something because apparently no one else is going to. Apparently everybody else thinks that's funny. Like, to the people that support Jules, and like, y'all really okay with the fact that she was on a panel with a man that we know is what the title says, was on a panel with him, and when she's talking about her, how she does it, how she cleans her scalp or whatever, he makes a joke of, oh, I thought you were talking about scalping Indians, and Jules laughs about it. What's funny about that? Can you enlighten me? What's cute, funny, what? What's funny about that, Jules? This is not your first go around with laughing when people are being racist and homophobic. How many times are you going to get caught laughing at stuff like that and then making excuses that it's okay? It's bad enough the shit that you let Jim Terry get away with. That's bad enough. That already makes you look, what the title says, enough. When you're up there, when he says horrible, disgusting things about people of color in his instances. But then you go on a panel last night on your birthday, nonetheless. She was on a panel last night. I'm not going to give them a shout out because that's what they want. She was on a panel last night. And by the way, Jules wants to make fun of my looks. You could have looked like me on your best day, Jules. Anyways, she was on a panel last night, and they were talking about, again, she was talking about her hair color because, you know, she has to have everything hot pink even as a senior citizen now. Again, hot pink hair as a senior citizen. I just don't like being on camera. Like, people always make these jokes that there's something she's hiding. No, I don't like being on camera. If you watch my makeup review video, you could see I'm extremely uncomfortable on camera. Very uncomfortable. Has nothing to do with anything else. By the way, I got chosen to do another review. It's on the mail. It's being shipped to me now. Only 300 people got picked for this round, and I got picked for this one. So I got picked out of 300 influencers to do this. So that's pretty cool. So I'm excited. But anyways, she was on the panel, and again, she was talking about her hot pink hair at 55 years old, senior citizen, and talk about how she cleans her scalp or whatever. And the man on the panel says, oh, I thought you were talking about scalping Indians, and Jules and him laughed together. Excuse me? And then Jules wants to put on a filter and say, "Hey Zeus, this is you. This is how I look like you." And it was a filter to make her look like Frankenstein or a monster or something. That's what she said about Jesus, a person with special needs. How disgusting can you be? So you went berserk when Savage painted her nails green and said, you said that was a go at Mikey, right? You went berserk over that. But you could see her and put on a filter to make someone look like a monster, said, "This is Jesus." That's how you celebrate your 55th birthday. Whatever happened to you? I mean, you don't have anybody to celebrate with? Where's your man? Where's your man, Jules? He didn't do nothing for you. You spent your entire day and night on streams. No, there ain't nothing funny about that. This shit has me so pissed off. Like I said, it was bad enough. Oh, Jules just being her regular racist self. But she's not. Remember, she's not. Remember, she's black by injection, right? She has it in text messages of her calling real Dusty and told everybody, "Oh, I wasn't talking about nothing else. I wasn't talking about his appearance or anything." But I have it in text messages of her saying that's what she was talking about. But her black friend said she could. Her black friend said she could use the N-word. All my friends are black, Siwa. That's what she said. Like I said, you keep exposing yourself more and more and more and more and more. How disgusting you are. You're the one that brought William to this community, and now look at the shit he says about people. And now you're hanging out with the people that excuse the shit he does. And Terry Lynn is seriously a part of your crew again. How dumb can you be? How stupid can you be? That woman hopped on a plane to go to the police to file a report on you for not for you making death threats or anything like that. No, because you were talking about her. Got on a plane to go to your police department to make reports about you, and now you're acting like all is free because you're cool with Momo? What is wrong with you? How much green have you smoked lately? Is it laced with something? Because you sure are losing brain cells by the minute. But you deserve everything you get with Titty Lynn. You deserve everything you get. Remember how that went last time? When she left your channel, she took a whole bunch of people with her. And on your channel, remember, it's her fault that you were bullying a teenager. It's her fault the why you were playing that interview with my ex-husband. You would have never done it if it wasn't for Terry Lynn. And it's her fault that you were showing that Instagram of my children's images. You would have never done that if it wasn't for Terry Lynn. So are you preparing us for what you're gearing up to do? And George did not call your dad. You're an idiot to keep falling for that. Who's telling you that? Momo. Momo and Danny are telling you that George called your dad. No, he did not. But even if he did, you can't complain about it because you were on that panel when he made Jim Terry made phone calls to Bambi's daughter, to Bambi's father, to Square's grandfather. If he wanted to call your dad, you have no room to bitch. You have no room to bitch. You keep going with your doxing. Like I said, you're going to end up with lawsuits or you're going to end up with restraining orders the route you're going. It is actually criminal charges, the shit you're doing. It is nonstop targeted attacks to Jen. Like, are you going to overlook what Amzie said about Penelope's daughter? Are you your hate is that strong? Your need for attention is that strong that you're going to overlook what Amzie said about Penelope's daughter? Which is probably the worst thing we have ever heard in this community, and that's saying something. That beats, I'm going to put your daughter on an adult website. That beats that. Who the fuck talks sexually about children in that way, the way she did? And there's no apologies that make that go away. And I ain't trying to have beef with her. I'm just explaining how big of a hypocrite Jules is to align with that person. I'm just so disgusted. Like, you got me pissed the fuck off laughing about that scalping Indians comment. You are hanging out with extreme homophobic, racist people, but don't want anybody to say you're one of the same or you're the same type of person. You lose your crap when anybody says that, but look at all the stuff you can overlook because I can't overlook that shit. It makes me sick to my stomach just to hear it, let alone be in the same chat with them and hanging out with them and laughing and cutting up with them. Sorry about that, y'all. I just had to say something because I didn't find nothing funny about that. I didn't find anything funny about that. And I found it more disgusting that nobody in the chat said, what the heck? That's disgusting comment. Don't say stuff like that about indigenous people. Not a single person. Oh, hold on. Poor Jesus. I'm just so upset that what Jules said about him last night. It's really disgusting. And Jesus, I know he's not here now, but when he watches it later, he's on the West Coast, so it's really early for him. But nobody should be making comments like that, because again, imagine if I came on here, not that I ever would because I'm not ableist like Jules is. Imagine if I came on here and used to filter to make fun of someone's appearance, especially someone's special needs, and say, this is you. You're disgusting, and I can't stand you, and that's why you're the freaking hypocrite. Let me take a breather. Let me play something while I take a woosah for a minute.
Oh my God, breaking news!
I have to tell you, like, it's okay that you chain smoke in your little cottage and your cats probably have lung cancer. It's totally fine. But Moose can't do it. That Canadian guy can't do it. You guys leave John and Jody alone.
Leave us alone. Somebody
trying to live their life in peace. Oh my God.
Hold on.
You're 78-year-old grandfather again? Oh, you guys are killing his grandfather. You're killing him. You're killing him.
You know, I gotta go back.
Yeah, that's another thing, how she is so hypocritical about the animals too, because she is talking so much shit about Zeus and his dog, but she sits there and chain smokes in her 1-bedroom apartment with all her cats running around, and John used to do the same in his place with his cats. That's why everybody says rules for thee but not the bee. But you would annihilate anybody if they overlooked even one of the comments that what was said last night that were racist and ableist and homophobic. But because you need the attention and because you want them to kiss your ass, you're going to overlook it. I had so much hope that Amzie was finally getting it when she said, Jules, what you did to Jen was disgusting. When you showed a tour of her house, I took my hands off the keyboard so I wouldn't lose my shit. And I'm walking away. I'm not going to get behind that. There's no reason for Jules to have done that. That is wrong. And Jules, you're out crazying the crazy person is what she said. That's what she said about you like 2 weeks ago. But then you deleted the stream before Jules had a chance to watch it. So now Jules is oblivious, doesn't even realize all this shit you talked about her. And now you're like, well, never mind. Now I understand why Jules did it. Now I understand. Because Jen, you doxed her family. No, someone went in her channel with an account doxing family. And Jen didn't know about it. I don't understand any of you. Andy, you would have lost your shit if Jen did a tour of your place when your address is not out there. I mean, I have it because that's someone that sent it to me when you got in a fight with that person. I have it, but I've never given it to anybody. I don't care. I really don't care. And I'm not going to put your kids in harm's way giving it to anybody else. But your address is not out there. Not everybody knows it. So imagine if Jen did a Zillow tour of your apartment showing exactly what it looks like on the outside, in the backyard, on the inside, everything. All because an account went in your channel with a name and you didn't know who it was, but you took care of it as soon as you found out. But if that's all you did and all of a sudden she's showing your place, would that be okay? Would it be okay if Jen was showing pictures and videos of your ex-husband or your husband? Whoever he is. I don't know your status. I'm not trying to be shady saying that. I don't know what your status is, but could you imagine how that would feel? And this is to Clint, who used to be a friend to you, who's been kind to you over the years. You just didn't like the fact that he outed you when you were being homophobic to him, calling the F slur. I get it. You didn't like that. You didn't get like that. It got exposed that you go with your friends' men. But you should not be attacking Clint. He's not doing anything to anybody anymore. I just don't understand you. I don't know why everybody keeps going at Clint just because he's with Jen. What is Clint doing to make y'all do that? But you are a fucked up individual. And you know, it's funny. It's so crazy. We got Danny over here being nice and lovey-dovey and coddling Jules right now, right? But I bet she won't say nothing about Jules laughing about that scalping Indians joke, which is not a joke. but I bet she'll be laughing. I mean, she'll overlook that. Because if it's indigenous, she doesn't care. She says she does, but she doesn't actually care. But I just had to say something about that comment because I was so disgusted, and I'm not going to overlook it. But I'm headed out to go do Easter activities with my daughter and her friend. I'll probably be gone all day, so I don't know if I can go live tonight. I do have some emails I need to answer. I see them. I was asleep early last night, but I will be answering those when I get home. So I'm not ignoring you. I just haven't got to it yet, but I think our ride's about to be here. So I'm going to get going. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded?